Today on Clearing the Clutter Inside and Out, we're welcoming 2016 with our New Year, New You month. We're talking about setting intentions. Learn how setting intentions can support you in achieving your goals and focusing.
Welcome to Clearing the Clutter Inside and Out with Julie Coraccio. Every Tuesday at 1 p.m., hear easy-to-implement tips on decluttering all areas of your life: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and energetic. Learn how to release clutter and get organized to create the life you choose, deserve, and desire. An award-winning professional organizer and coach, Julie is passionate about supporting people in clearing clutter so they can share their gifts with the world and live a more joyful and fulfilling life.
Happy New Year! Hello, 2016. 2015 went by very fast. Did you live it with intention? I'm going to encourage you to think about what is important and what you want to do this year. Why not start off 2016 with purpose and intent? I am a huge fan of setting intentions. I see my intentions as a roadmap to live more mindfully and to be present. From intentions, I can create my goals. When I am focused and know what is important, it is easier to release what isn't important, i.e. clutter. When you set your intentions, it should be easier to release clutter as it allows you to become more clear and focused. With intentions, there's a good chance you will make choices that support what you choose and desire to create. I still haven't been able to completely quiet my mind, body, personality, ego, whatever you choose to call it. I don't see the mind as bad, but it usually likes to run the show, and I believe that our heart is really who should be in charge. I have an overall intention that I pick for the year. I also like to focus on one intention monthly. I also check in with myself if I need to be more aware. For example, I attend a monthly women's group, so an intention before class would be to be fully present during class. That might seem like a small intention, but how many of us have our mind wandering somewhere else while meditating, waiting in line, shopping, that takes us out of the present? If I can set my intention for my 3-hour class, it builds my muscle to keep setting and following through on intentions. I prefer to sit quietly and close my eyes. This allows me to better hear my heart. Here are some things to keep in mind when creating your intentions. You can write them, or visualize, or do both. In my office, I like to have them written where I can see them every day. I also try and spend time visualizing each day so I can feel my intentions. Here are some things to think about when writing and visualizing your intentions. Keep them positive. If you focus on what you don't want, you will most likely get that. Focus on what you do desire. Be clear with your intentions. It doesn't have to be something monumental. Having more joy in your life is a wonderful intention. I suggest keeping them broad. For example, if your intention is to have better health, there are lots of ways that can show up in your life to support you. Don't try to control the outcome or create expectations. Be happily surprised at what may come your way. Consider having an accountability partner, someone you can check in with and support each other. Consider setting intentions with your family. What is it as a family you would like to create? You can check in with each other to see how you're doing. Be present with your intentions. If you find yourself drifting to the past when something didn't work, take a deep breath and come back. If you find yourself anxious about the future, come back with a deep breath. Remember, your point of power to change and create is in the present moment. January is Get Organized month and a great time to declutter and start the year clutter-free to create the life you choose, deserve, and desire. For the entire month of January, we have special discounts exclusively for podcast listeners on our Declutter Your Life course, either the workbook or video, the How to Get Organized video collection, and the Do-It-Yourself Home Organization Game Plan. The discount code is PODCAST. Visit reawakenyourbrilliance.com for more information. Do something towards your intentions every day. If you want more joy, ask yourself, what could you do today to bring joy? Acknowledge yourself when you make a choice towards your intention. My big intention for 2016 is gratitude. I am committed to every day on my Facebook personal page writing something that I'm grateful for. I'm looking to be very mindful at this. This isn't just something to cross off on the to-do list, but to really take the time and think through and acknowledge what I'm grateful for. Detach from the outcome. If you're choosing better health, maybe you discover you love yoga, although that wasn't something you would have considered. The universe, God, higher self, whatever you're comfortable with using, can come up with some pretty amazing stuff when you let go of trying to control. Life happens, so if your intent needs to change, that is okay. Go with it, but as I mentioned earlier, if you set an intention, you're more likely to make choices to support that. Here are some examples of some intentions. To be fully present while in class. To feel my body in yoga. To listen to my heart. To have gratitude. To be authentic. To trust myself. I am also going to challenge you to do at least one thing that scares you this year. If I issue a challenge to you, I'm going to also challenge myself. I am hoping to take an improv class because that truly scares me. I used to be deathly afraid of public speaking. I could not get up, even if it was just in front of a few people and speak. However, I've conquered that, and I now get paid to speak. So you never know what treasures lie out there when you get out of your comfort zone. I'd love to hear what fear you conquered this year. Takeaways from today's podcast. An intention can be set at any time. Before a class, each day, for the year, choose what feels right. Write or visualize your intention daily. Listen to your heart and not your head when setting an intention. Go out, clear the clutter to create the life you choose, deserve, and desire.
Thanks for listening to Clearing the Clutter Inside and Out. Sign up for our newsletter and receive a free copy of our 10 clutter-free living tips. Ready to create the life you choose, deserve, and desire? Learn about Julie's services including coaching, classes, affirmations, aromatherapy, and her unique How to Declutter Your Life course and more at reawakenyourbrilliance.com. Don't forget to subscribe and join us next Tuesday at 1 p.m. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step.